Remote control chaos. So last Saturday, my buddy Tom and I were cruising the local yard sales, mostly looking for old records and vintage knickknacks. Tom, however, lit up like a Christmas tree when he spotted a universal remote buried in a pile of dusty electronics. The thing looked like it had been manufactured in the 90s, with more buttons than a NASA control panel. Tom, being the impulsive guy he is, snatched it up for $1, claiming it was going to save him the hassle of juggling 5 different remotes at home. Little did we know, this remote had a few more tricks up its sleeve. Later that evening, we were parked on his couch, trying to decipher the manual, or what was left of it, since half the pages were missing. Tom pointed the remote at his TV, and voila, the channel changed. We were impressed, but only for a moment. The neighbor's TV, visible through the window, also changed channels. We chuckled, thinking it was a funny coincidence. But then things got weird. Tom pressed another button, and we heard the unmistakable sound of a garage door opening. We peeked outside to see his neighbor's garage door slowly lifting. Tom, ever the child at heart, couldn't resist pushing more buttons. With each press, more chaos ensued. The neighbor's sprinklers sprang to life, dousing their cat, which then bolted into the street. We were cackling like hyenas until Tom accidentally hit another button, and the neighbor's dog started doing backflips. Now, don't get me wrong, this was a trick the dog knew, no animal cruelty here, but it was like the remote had taken control of the whole neighborhood. Tom was in a panic, pressing buttons in rapid succession, which only resulted in the street lights flickering like we were in some kind of low-budget horror movie. Finally, Tom managed to hit a button that seemed to stop the madness, and we sat there panting from laughter and disbelief. As we caught our breath, Tom looked at me with wide eyes and said, "Well, I always wanted to be a remote worker, but this is ridiculous." And that, dear friends, is how we ended up banned from ever attending the neighborhood watch meetings again.